All right, Bob Arum just did an interview on Fight Hype, right, with Les Pugmire, um, and he said that Lomachenko and both Lomachenko and Shakur Stevenson wants to fight. He said they both want to fight. They both want to make it happen. They both, want to fight each other. He said they working on the Carl Moretti as matchmaker is working on um, he's working on, an opponent for Lomachenko, but Lomachenko has yet to been officially clear to fight out the Ukraine, to get out the Ukraine yet. So he ain't been officially clear, but apparently it just sound like, according to Bob Arum, it's just a formality. And he said that's a fight that, can happen in 2023. All right. So, obviously Shakur coming back in September. He also complained of an avid problem in boxing, which he don't have enough dates. All right. So, he said that they don't have enough dates. So, you know, so it is what it is. So, they really don't believe in stacking the undercard. But he also said in the interview that they're learning that they have to start putting on better undercards. So, you're going to get the best feedback from ESPN about, retention rate and why this not happening. You got to. When everybody don't have enough TV dates to go around, right? And y'all not sharing TV dates to make the biggest fights and kind of split the bag together, you know, and the best can't fight. So I mean, you're gonna have to start stacking the cards. That's just what it is. You're gonna have to start spending that money, and the money comes from the network for the main event, and the money for the undercard come out the promoter's pocket. A lot of times the promoter try to pinch off that main event bag and kind of pocket some money, and then put as little resources into the undercard. But you got to understand, it's retention. People got 1,000 channels to watch on cable. People got 1,000 things to do. On top of that, you got apps. On top of that, you got video games. On top of that, you got computer, tablets, Fire Sticks, HBO, Max, all types of stuff. So people, attention span ain't too high. So if you ain't got fights that's going to, engage the fans, or you have a long lull period, they're gonna go somewhere else, and you're gonna lose fans before you even get to the main event. That's why they start just putting on. They start going into the co-main event on television and putting the other part of the card on ESPN Plus, going into the co-main, then going right into the main event. In a way they putting fight cards on. The way they kind of doing fight card, they might as well just go straight to the main event. But nonetheless, he said both guys want to fight. He said they both want to fight, and I guess you probably more chance that you're gonna see this fight than you're gonna see Devin Haney fight Lomachenko. So apparently Devin signed a 3-fight deal to stay on top rank. So I don't know. He said it's the Camboso thing is fake. I'm gonna do a video on it later. He said it's not a real thing. So he hadn't heard nothing. So I don't know who his third fight gonna be. Could they pit him against the winner in Lomachenko and Shakur Stevenson? Yeah, but if he coming back sometime in October, Lomachenko coming back sometime in October, Shakur coming back. So I mean, he literally could fight Lomachenko and then fight Shakur Stevenson, too. But I don't think that's the plan right now. I don't think that's the plan. But Lomachenko, he been at war, but Usyk, he was at war as well. And one thing about that he said he lost like 20 pounds, so he got up to 220 to fight Joshua. I'm pretty sure that weight went down regardless. So he might damn near been a cruiserweight for sure, bridgerweight. So he damn near probably was a cruiserweight, and he had to get his weight back up. For Lomachenko, I mean, that probably, he'd probably be happy to drop about 5, 7 pounds, 10 pounds. So, for him to come back in October, he pretty much, on weight. But at this point, it's just a formality that he'd be able to come back. It's a good fight. And obviously, Shakur Stevenson feel confident. I feel Lomachenko is a high risk, no reward type of thing. And now especially he got the sympathy behind the war and what they're going through over there in Ukraine. On top of that, he has 300, 400 amateur fights. On top of that, he's an older fighter. So, I mean, like I said before, on top of that, he got 2 losses already. But then again, Shakur Stevenson will do any and everything to become a superstar. and you gotta respect it. He willing to fight anybody, and that's how it should be. And everybody on his way up to to the top. And that's how it's supposed to be when you talking about young fighters. But in my opinion, I think it's a 50-50 fight. I think Shakur Stevenson is a good fighter. I think Lomachenko is a good fighter. They sparred together. I think it's a 50-50 fight. Shakur gonna be big at 35, and that might be an issue for Lomachenko. But you can't just say because Teofimo Lopez did something that Shakur Stevenson gonna do. They two different type of fighters. And Lomachenko can punch too. It might be the first, one of the first couple punches he fought for real. And then Jeremiah dude can punch. Lomachenko, he aggressive. His footwork, his angles. But Shakur Stevenson, he got some good angles too. He got some real good angles. So it's gonna be a fight in range, but it's gonna be exciting because Lomachenko, if he start touching Shakur, and then I think you might start seeing the best Shakur come out. He really start locking in, touching Lomachenko. It's kind of one of those good, technical matchups. But I do think kind of a fight can break out in there too. Because Loma can fight. He not just can box. He can fight. He's more of an offensive fighter. So it's gonna be interesting to see how Shakur deal with the footwork. Obviously, he got a small taste of Lomachenko in obviously they sparred as you can see here. So I mean, like I said, he's gonna be the bigger dude come fight night, but it's gonna be interesting because some of the stuff he got away with Oscar Valdez, that Oscar Valdez was doing, he not gonna get away with, he not gonna get away with that with Lomachenko. That's what we can say. He's not gonna get away with that, But it's gonna be a good fight. It's gonna be a good fight. But we kind of get, he fighting, Shakur coming back versus uh, Robinson Casico, the dude that Valdez, a lot of people said he lost. We never seen him fight because I boycotted it because Oscar Valdez popped hot. You know, but yeah, I didn't watch that fight, but I think I might have seen him before. To me, it's an unnecessary fight for Shakur Stevenson. Um, you know, they should have just spared the bag and fought O'Sheik Foster. I know O'Sheik Foster said they sparred. That was a fight to make. But then again, everybody going to talk about at their convenience how we need to make the biggest fights, but when it comes to them putting their big fighters against high risk, low reward fighters, for the betterment of the viewership, don't nobody do it. Don't nobody do it. So I mean, Casico ain't no more known than O'Sheik Foster to be real. Maybe because he fought Valdez and the whole thing around there. But to me, that's the better fight. That's the better fight. But apparently, Christie was told fight hype today. He moving up real soon. So obviously, you heard Bob Arum. They're not gonna go after Todd. They're not gonna go after undisputed because ain't really nobody there at the weight class. So there you got it right then and there. They're not gonna go after it because of the weight class. But like I said, it's still a good fight, and apparently I guess they'll be banking on Devin to drop a couple of the belts or somebody fighting Devin and possibly beating Devin, then moving on, to make the fight. But, like I said before, Lomachenko ain't unbeatable, and can he really afford to take another loss? And people will say he was a great fighter because I believe he got under I believe he got under 20 fights. Yeah, he got 18 fights, two of them is losses. So if he lose again, come on. You lose to Shakur Stevenson, you lose to Teofimo Lopez, you lose to Orlando Salido. He need to beat Shakur Stevenson to, kind of stay on track to be in the Hall of Fame. Because it's the International Boxing Hall of Fame. So he need to be on track. He need to stay on track, but I don't think he can afford that loss. I don't think Shakur is gonna knock him out though. I think Lomachenko got a better chance of knocking him out. I just think that Lomachenko is a more natural puncher. So that's my opinion. But like I said before, he can't afford this loss. And this fight for Shakur Stevenson, it's gonna be a part of being a star, building yourself to be a star. That's what it's gonna be about. So that's what it's gonna be about. It's about building yourself to be a star. You know, that's what it's about. So we see, we'll see exactly how it go. But they both got to win the up and coming fights. We don't know who Loma gonna fight. He said that the Carmeretti, the matchmaker over there, is working on it right now. Bob Barum. He also got an update on Valdez. He was complaining about how they don't have enough TV dates, but Valdez will be back in an interesting tune-up, so he'll be back, and probably when they get Shakur to drop, move up, he'll probably grab one of those belts. So that's what you probably can expect. Tune-up probably being a title fight. So they probably promised him something in this next fight, because you had to drag him into that ring with Shakur Stevenson, and it showed. And it showed. You know, but we'll have to wait and see. Let me know what you girls and guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, and the subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance and notifications. We go live and drop a video. And then you want to support the channel, thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Hit the link tree, find me on Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, many more. Cash App, Venmo, PayPal there as well too. Appreciate the love and support. Let me know what you girls and guys think in the comment section. Peace.